Jim Cameron has volunteered to come before us and talk about Channel 79. Jim?
Thank you, Mr. Moderator. Jim Cameron, District 4. We were just given a lot of homework tonight. We've all been told that for the budget process this year, we have to be, in our committees, intimately familiar with the various parts of town government that are going to come with handouts stretched and budget proposals, which means that we've all got to start watching a lot more meetings on TV 79, which I think is just great. I'm going to show you how to make that a little easier, because it is like drinking from a fire hose. We covered up to 15 meetings a week. Not even I can watch 15 meetings a week. I edit them all, but trust me, I don't watch them all. There are dozens of boards and commissions, and how do you follow what's going on with all of these different moving parts? I hope you are familiar with Notify Me. On the town website, if you go up to the search box and you put in Notify Me, you can designate which boards and commissions and RTM committees you want to follow. And every time they put out a new agenda or there's a new meeting video, you will receive a notification. So if you're on, I'm on planning, on public health and safety. So I want to know what the police department's doing. I want to know what the health department's doing. And I don't have to just, keep dragging around looking on the town website, where are the agendas, are they meeting this week? No, boom, I get notified. So that's one easy way of doing it. So what is this TV 79 that we've talked about so much? We started in 2007. I can't believe it's been that long. And I did not start TV 79. David Deaver did. And I give him credit for having the inspiration of doing this idea. We're staffed by volunteers and paid videographers. Most of them are kids from Norwalk Community College. I work with the TV 79 Advisory Board. I am blessed to have Mike Wheeler as our chairman, Carrie Wysocki, who is another broadcasting veteran who is helping us do some new projects as well too. We have a very hands-on advisory board. Our goal, because I believe as a naturalized American citizen who came here quite legally, by the way, I believe in participatory democracy. And our goal at TV 79 is to make this entire process of decision-making on the town government level as transparent as possible. Nobody in this town should say, they never told me they were going to do X, Y, or Z. Oh, we're going to tell you. We're going to tell you in 14 different ways, but we want you to know what we're telling you, and we want you to participate. So we're trying to make TV 79 as accessible as possible. Not only do we cover every single meeting in Town Hall, we go out of Town Hall to cover events like the Memorial Day Parade, the 9/11 Memorial, July 4th. We have the new Inside Town Hall series, Ask the First Selectman. The First Selectman has been very generous in taking all kinds of challenging, I was going to say nasty, challenging questions from constituents and getting the answers from experts before he just opines himself. The Community Matters series as well too. My favorite meeting, of all the meetings that we cover on a regular basis, how many of you know what the Operations Planning Committee is? Wow. The Operations Planning Committee is like, it's a meeting of everybody that's important in a decision-making capacity. They met this afternoon, and in about 37 minutes, we heard from the First Selectman, the Board of Finance, the chair of the P&Z Committee, the chair of Parks and Recreation, the chair of the Board of Education, State Rep Tracy Mara, thank you, was there as well too, and our own moderator, Seth Morton. It's all of the important decision makers coming together to tell each other what they're doing. So I really encourage you, if you've never watched it before, Operations Planning Committee. They meet on a monthly basis, is that right? Excellent. Now, quick poll. I want to know how you watch TV. How many of you watch TV on cable? Okay. How many of you have cut the cord and watched TV on YouTube? Okay. How many of you watch on Dish? Nobody on Dish. How many of you watch over the air? Wow. Well, old school, good for you. Okay. Well, there's a few that you can still pick up. Yeah, that's right. There are a lot of different ways of watching TV 79, and I'm going to show them to you and explain how each of them works, quite simply. First of all, we started and we are indebted to Cablevision, Optimum, Altice. They've changed owners over the years, but if you want to watch us and you want to watch everything, you can watch it live and in living color. We're on tonight on cable. We're also available on Twitter. So even if you're on the train coming home from the city and you want to listen to a meeting, you can watch us live on Twitter. We're on YouTube. We have 2 different channels on YouTube. One carries everything live, as we're doing now, from 4 in the afternoon until 12 midnight. And the other is all the meetings individually available on demand. So you can just go to the one meeting you're interested in. Our website, DarienTV79.com, has all of the meetings, and you can watch them on demand. I'm going to show each of these platforms to you. We also put out a weekly program guide, and we have just added, thanks to Mike's impetus and Carrie Wysocki's, a Best of TV 79 newsletter every Saturday with the highlights and timestamps of each of the important meetings that happened in town. So here's what we look like on Twitter. The middle screen, first of all, you got to follow at DarienTV79, please do. But when you do that and we're live, you're going to see that little pink screen across the top there that says, oh, TV 79 is live. You just click on that and then you see what's on the right-hand side, whatever it is that we're carrying live or replaying. So there's a meeting in room 119, and you can start it, you can stop it, you can replay it as well too. We're also available on YouTube. I encourage you, if you watch us on YouTube, please subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. The more subscriptions and thumbs up we get, the higher we will show up in the YouTube search algorithms as well too. So the red arrow indicates that's where you hit the subscribe button, and we will start reminding you on our broadcast signal, please, if you're watching us on YouTube, like every other annoying video on YouTube, please hit the bell, ring the bell, subscribe, and let us know that we're out there. This is the website. And when you go to the website, across the top there's a toolbar that has recent programs, boards and commissions, RTM committees, community matters, inside town hall, first selectman reports, ask the first selectman, and the live feed as well too. And if you wanted to look at a particular RTM committee, for example, just go to the top, click on that, where the red arrow is, scroll down to find the one you want, and then all the meetings from that committee or that board or commission will show up in chronological order from the newest to the oldest. Now, you don't have to watch a 2.5-hour long planning and zoning commission meeting in 2.5 hours. You can watch it at a higher replay speed. Click on the little cog, and you can choose, I want to see it in real speed, I want to see it slower than real speed. If you think Jack's talking too fast on F&B, slow him down. More importantly, there are a lot of meetings that you can watch at 1.25% or 1.25 regular speed or 1.5 speeds, and you can whip through a meeting. You can process a lot of information more quickly than it took to record in real time. So that's a nice way of saving time if you want to whip through meetings as well. And again, on the TV79 website, you can start it, you can stop it, you can pick it up wherever it is you want. Here's what a meeting looks like on the website. So here's Monica McNally at the Great Island Advisory Committee meeting. On the right-hand side, you'll see our newest addition, which is our artificial intelligence summary of the meeting. How do we come up with this? We take the meeting video, we get the audio soundtrack, we turn that into a written transcript, and we put that into ChatGPT and say, give me a summary of this meeting with timestamps. And ChatGPT does its amazing thing, processes a 2.5-hour long meeting, and in about 30 seconds comes up with a summary of everything that happened in that meeting. Now, does it occasionally miss something? Does it know how to spell Zagrodzky? Yeah, it does miss things, and it doesn't get Zagrodzky right all the time. One of the OPC meetings today, I was looking at the transcript, it referred to Mike Burke, who is the representative on the Blight Review Board. It referred to it as the Blake Review Board. I don't know who Blake is, but he doesn't deserve to get reviewed. So it's learning, but it's still a lot better, I think, than just being able to, slog through the entire meeting itself. You can also click on this little icon, and you can see the transcript of the meeting that was generated, and you can put a word in there or a key word. So, example, if you're interested in the Great Island Advisory Committee and what they're doing with dogs, put the word dog in there and see every time the word dog got mentioned in the course of that meeting. It's really a quick way to jump through a lot of content, to take that fire hose of content and make it a little more manageable. What do we do to help you know what it is that we're up to at TV79? We put out a weekly program guide. This thing takes me, a couple hours a week just to put this together. This is a list of all the meetings that we have covered this week. And the links you'll see are to the agenda. You can just click on, you get this in your email, you can click on the agenda and say, I see that, what is this? Blight Review Board met. What were they talking about? Let me look at the agenda. Boom. They're foreclosing on properties? Maybe I should look at the video. Then you click on the video, boom, and that meeting comes up. Pretty easy, okay? And I didn't show it on this particular screen, but we also list all the upcoming meetings that we're going to cover next week and the agendas for those meetings as well, too. We must be doing something right. We have 1,200 opt-in subscribers to this newsletter and a 60% open rate. Any of you that work in marketing will know that a 60% open rate for an email is off the charts, okay? I'm thinking about putting advertising in here somehow to monetize this, but no. This is the newest edition. This is Mike Wheeler's creation. This is an example of the best of Darien TV79 newsletter. If you subscribe to the program guide, you'll also get this. It's like a bonus. It's one subscription and you get both. The program guide comes out on Friday. This comes out on Saturday, every Saturday at noon. It lists the highlights of the meetings, and again, with timestamps and quick summaries of what it was that occurred in each of those meetings. People seem to like the best of. We're getting nice reactions from members of the RTM and others who have seen these ways of simplifying the fire hose drinking process and found it useful to them. Here's how you subscribe. You just go to the TV79 website, DarienTV79.com, and in the lower left-hand corner, there's a button to say subscribe. Just put in your name, your address, your email. We do not use this email address list for anything else. You will receive no spam. You will receive no offers for Bitcoin or have Nigerian princes in touch with you looking to help share the wealth. We do all this, as I said, with my help, but also with a bunch of people that work very hard. These are the people that really make TV79 possible. These are the students from Norwalk Community College and elsewhere who work with us and make this all this programming possible. So I take my hat off to them. I make sure they wear that hat when they're ever doing a shoot. But our goal in doing all of this is to help you in Darien avoid being caught in what we refer to as the news desert. We used to have real newspapers in this town. We had two of them. We have, maybe half a newspaper now that's mostly reprints of stories from Stamford Advocate. They don't cover these meetings. Well, not in person. If there's a reporter in this room, is there a reporter in this room? No. You know what they're doing? They're watching us on TV79. So good for them. I hope you enjoy this tonight. It'd be great if you showed up in person and actually met some of the people that were involved in all this. So yeah, hard to believe, but we're in something of a news desert. And it is so important to know what is going on in this town, to represent your constituents and reassure them that you're representing them as well as you possibly can, so that they understand what's going on with the budget process. They understand what's coming in down the road in a few years as well, too. So we're here to help you do all that. If you have any questions, if you can't find a particular meeting that you're looking for on the website, you just call me up, you send me an email, I can find anything, and I will be there for you. I also have 2 copies of the rare collector's edition Darien TV79 car magnet. Purchased by my own pocketbook, I can assure you. And there's a few of these around in town, but if you would like one and you promise to put it on your car, you just come see me. Otherwise, thank you very much for your time and attention.